Hey everybody, welcome to episode 3 of the brand new city build. We're in creative here and we've got mods, lots of mods. And I think I finally got a name for the city now. Sunset City. Is that cheesy? I'm not sure yet, let me know. But whilst we're building here man, the sun never sets and I do enjoy a bit of irony, so for me, that works. But last time, we extended the city's main highway all the way west, right up to this village here. It'll be the industrial district around here, full of factories eventually. But for this video man, we're heading east, all the way to the banking district. We're bringing the highway right to the door of this second village here, connecting the districts, connecting the villages. As well as the highway though, there's a whole bunch of side roads to build and junctions to create. We need a proper building plots in this place, upon which we can build and from which the city can grow. So grab a nice beverage, get yourself in chill mode and let's go build some roads. So we're going to start right here at the western edge of the city. I wish I could claim credit for building this village, but these were data packed in man. Cobblemon Editions, a really cool little data pack. I wanted to give the city a little head start. Right now though man, we got a mission of our own in hand. Before we head east, this highway needs extending south. The first thing to do really is scout the route here. It seems we'll need another bridge, so we'll just take the highway to this river for now man, and then we'll head eastward. I want to show as much of this city being built as I can in these episodes, and both as a record for myself man, and hopefully entertainment for you guys. I want you to be able to see the full process, and follow the progress as it happens man. It's kind of tough squeezing them into half-hour segments, but we do what we can man. Editing is the thing and we do what we can. I've got big plans for this city and as far as I'm concerned it's a forever project man, so we're doing it properly man. We take our time and we get it done. We've already seen a ton of these highways being built in the first 2 vids, so we can kind of expedite this a little bit and just give you the highlights here. I'm going to drop the highway by 1, so some steps man, definitely in order. There's not going to be too many hills on this road, but I will follow the contours of the landscape somewhat. Man, looking good. We've got to give this thing an edge as well. It's what the side rails will sit on. I've already got the design down, the whole highway will be the same, but the side roads, the streets, they'll be different for sure, each district will have its own vibe. I always pop into survival for a bit of digging, it's so satisfying collecting all these spoils, right? Is that just me? Yeah, that's our junction, nice little zebra crossing too man, feels very city-like to me. I can't wait to start building around these roads, For now though, with the roads we continue. A nice little central reserve. It's a 4-lane highway, so you need something proper in the middle there. Oh, this guy, they really got a knack for getting in your way, haven't they? I gave you timer man, come on. Thank you. And sorry. Right, we can carry on with this central reserve now, huh? A little bit of grass for the bushes. Nice bit of stone there. Ready for the lamppost, A little bit of counter man, it's like 15 between each set of lampposts. I'll try and keep them the same for sure, Nice and easy man, pop in the stone, finish up the grass, pop a raised curb on this, all the way along, right? Oh, you again. You stay chill there my man, try not to get in my way and everything will be alright. That's the bones of the road, Let's brighten this thing up a little man, make it feel a bit more Minecrafty, some bushes in there. Sweet. I don't know if it's just me, but building roads in Minecraft is so super chill man. RL can be quite crazy and a lot doesn't make sense, but this for me right here makes sense. It also makes sense, right? Let's give this road some asphalt. Now we could go vanilla for this, but I don't know, we got this modded asphalt man and that does it for me for sure. Right up to this OG village here. Full chill mode now, just laying tarmac, claiming this landscape as my own man, making some sense of it all. I used to play on Bedrock, right? And don't get me wrong, Bedrock's cool man, indeed my long-term world, it's still over there. But after making the switch to Java, right, with all these mods, I'm in no rush to get back to it. I've built vanilla roads over there before, but this feels different, man. So many more options, so much more realism is possible, right? Truly brings the city vibe to life, yo. Yeah, that's looking cool, man. Yeah, I need to bring those lines down for sure, yeah? Oh, what's this? Quickly fix that up, man. No doubt. Yeah. Boom. I mean, this is what I'm talking about, right? These lines, they're off the Traffic Plus mod, yeah? Over on CurseForge. It's just not an option, right? On Bedrock. But let's be honest, man, it's kind of critical to build a realistic feeling road. I kind of love it, man, I won't lie. Definitely feels like a proper highway, right? Let me know your thoughts, yeah? I mean, I'm not the tribal type, yo. There's plenty of room for both versions, and each has its upsides and downsides, I guess. These lampposts, definitely an upside to Java, I would say. But don't get me wrong, I'll be building some vanilla Minecraft style lampposts dotted around the place, yeah, for sure. I really like the challenge of using what blocks you have to create something original, so there'll be plenty of that, man. But more for decorational purposes, right? The main infrastructure of the city definitely calls for the more realistic vibe. Oh yeah, I do like a pedestrian crossing. And some signs, yeah, for sure. I mean, that's the vibe, that's exactly what we need. Yeah. And again, man, these barriers, in theory, you could use trapdoors or glass panes, right? But for sure, these look the part. I mean, that's basically it. Almost ready to head east now and connect this half of the city to that side. Pop a few roadside decorations in, a bin, a phone. Nice and simple, yeah? Definitely adds a little something. And another crossing, of course. A few more signs. I'm not 100% convinced by that one, but we'll leave them there for now until we find something better, yeah? But yeah, that's it, man. Let's head east towards the banking district. But we'll not walk, shall we drive? Yeah. I mean, these cars, they might not be very Minecrafty, but they are very, very cool, man. I'll tell you what though, as fun as this is to be driving in Minecraft, yeah, the lag here is something else. I need to get this looked at, yeah. I don't know, some mod tweaks, setting adjustments, man, even hardware upgrades, who knows, yeah. Honestly, I do sometimes wish I was a computer whiz, but let me tell you, I'm not. That was fun though, yeah. We'll definitely do more of that for sure, man. Yeah, I'm still not sure about those signs, yeah, we'll let it sit there for now, man. See if it grows on us, yeah. But yeah, let's connect these villages up, huh? Bring this highway around the corner. Same deal as the other side, yeah, nice and easy, man, super chilled grind. Lots of cement for the sidewalk, so much cement, yeah. A nice polished stone for the curbs, man. And boom. Yeah, maybe we should check out this village as well. They're quite cool, right? I strongly suspect I'll come back and citify these things up. I'll build some steps there. A lot of pavements and concrete on the floor. Proper sidewalks, all that good stuff, man. Let's see what's inside this thing. See those doors glitched out there? Yeah, man, very cool, man. Very nice in here, yeah? Nice shag rug. Plenty of decorations, man. I'd live here. Lots of chests, man. Very, very cool, man. Let's have a little look, see what the view... Yeah, nice view out there, man. Let's get back to business. Fill this road out. Just like before, yeah? Plenty of lights under here, man, to prevent those old mob spawns. Yeah, so much asphalt, man. I do love it, yeah. The city's coming along now, man. It won't be long before we start building on the sides of this thing, yeah. But let's finish this thing properly first, yeah. More lines, man. More chill. Yeah, it's quite important to get these junctions right, yeah. A little attention to detail, man, goes a long way to building a vibe. You know, nothing's set in stone yet, no pun intended. I'll just play around with the design a little, see what feels best. You know, maybe at some point in the future, man, we'll go around and see which junction design worked best and make them all match, yeah. But for now, we'll just go with what feels right. Yeah, I definitely want these yellow lines though, yeah. Adds a nice bit of colour to the city, man. A nice bit of variety. Let's be honest, we've got them, so we'll use them. Yeah. Looking good, man. Yeah, a little roundabout here, yeah. I know if you're in America, you might not be accustomed to or a fan of roundabouts, huh? But for sure, man, it'll make this big plain area here a little more fancy, yeah? A little less plain. And to be honest, the light from these lanterns, man, very handy. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the same as on the other highway corner, yeah? My kind of basic roundabout design, man, definitely works for me. No raised curb, yeah, just kind of painted on almost. A nice bit of colour. Once again from the Traffic Plus mod, man. Very cool. Yeah. Now for a junction stopper line, yeah? And the eagle-eyed amongst you will notice it's on the left of the highway. That's right, man. UK style. You know, we're basically the odd ones out at this point, yeah? I think it's us and Japan in the whole world, man, who drive on the left. But what can you do, man? It's confusing for me to make it any other way, I won't lie. But yeah, I think that's it, man. I think that's the vibe. Let me know what you reckon, yeah? Alright, should we finish this up? Double lines, man, no parking. Central lines, yeah, pick a lane. It's 6 and then 4, that's the system. Yeah, get some bushes in, separate those roadways, huh? Safety first, man, safety first. And some lampposts, yeah, of course. There's so many lampposts, man, I've done for this road, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But for me, man, it seals the vibe, yeah, for sure. You know, we'll make them 7 high, nice and tall, right, for the highway. Should look very cool, man, when I eventually allow the sun to set in this place. Yeah, get them all lined up on the side, yeah? Nice and even, nice and equal. You know, I like to take my time on these things, yeah? I'm not trying to speed build this city, man. That's not the mission, that's not what it's about. You know, honestly, I'm trying to play Minecraft these days, like I used to, man, back in the day, yeah? All chilled, man. Getting creative, playing around in the world for hours on end, man, lost in the vibe. You know, everything seems to be fast, man, bang, bang, bang these days, but I'm going for something else here, yeah, more chilled progression. But that said, man, there are big plans for this place, yeah, lots of work to do. You know, that's where we are so far. I've got to build this highway right around itself, man, in the south, so it connects up like a circular, more like a squarular, right? That's a word. Yeah, let's pop these barriers on, man, yeah? Just like that, and some bollards in the gaps, right? Just like in real life, I'm thinking, man. Is it me, or is that a really beautiful little tree there? Yeah, it's such a simple and beautiful game, this, man. Hello, cow. Yeah, I use these glass barriers on the side, yeah, just so we can see the village, man. But yeah, that's basically it. And we're going to build a little side road now, right? Right here somewhere, man. You know, basically a street, right? So we're going to need some street signs in this place, yeah? Click signs is the mod, man. Once again, it's a winner for me, yeah? Loads of options for the templates, man. Very realistic, yeah? It feels kind of perfect. Yeah, we've got to decide ahead of time, really, some names for these places. Easy enough to change up later if we need to. You know, this is the banking district, so I'm thinking this is Bank Village, man. All the rich folk up in here, yo. Yeah, I'll have the main hotel area out there somewhere, probably, yeah. A few more signs around the junction, man, make it feel like a proper road. Should we get started on this side road, yeah? It's going to come off this corner here and skirt around the village here, man. Another nice bendy road, man. Kind of fun to build, I can't lie. But first, man, a quick bin, yeah? Just for decoration, man. Just set the scene. I need to pop back as well, man. Just to the other banking district road, yeah? We built on the first episode just to see what I did for the sidewalk design, man. I think we'll change it up a bit, though, man. We've got some new mods since then, yeah? We'll see if we can make it feel a bit more sidewalky, a bit more pavementy, we say in the UK. But yeah, man, we've got that down now, so we can get going. I'll build up the grass a little. Yeah, it's going to have to go downhill straight off the highway, this road, it seems. So I want it to kind of meld into the landscape, yeah, like it was always there. Yeah, a little bit of counting, man. The side roads are like 7 wide, plus a sidewalk and curb. Preferably in the middle-ish. Chop our way through here, yeah? Full chill mode now, man. I kind of love pushing these roads into new areas, yeah? Yeah, it's all future building plots, man. Plenty of skyscrapers going up in this area, I've no doubt. Should be fun, huh, considering I intend to decorate the insides of each and every one fully. Yeah, it'll be a proper mission for sure, yeah? Let's get this pavement down now, man. Nice and white, man. Nice and fancy for a fancy part of town. Yeah, get some curbs in. See if we can make some sense of this hill here. Yeah, the road's got to go downhill, man, and turn left at the same time. It's more tricky than it sounds. Yeah, we'll just do it section by section, man. Get the asphalt in. Get the pavement in. Make sure it feels about right. Yeah, I forget though, the curbs are deep slate, yeah, so we'll do that, man. Swap these out, man. No fuss, no bother. You know, a little step there, wheelchair friendly, right? And work out these tricky little pavement sections as well. Yeah, I think that's it, man. I'll bring the asphalt down the step, man, just to make sure the curbs are correct on the side. Yeah, I think that looks cool. Tidy up the edges a bit. Yeah, I'll do more of that later though, yeah. Okay, man. Yeah, it's game time, yeah. We're just about to hit this village, man. I think I've got the bend just about right, man, looking at this now, yeah. Yeah, I'll bring the pavement round, man. I like to keep it somewhat simple, yeah, and just use the white bricks for now, man. We'll go around and swap some of them out later, yeah, for a bit of texture. Nice and easy though, man. Some curbs. Some more road surface. Fill it all out, man. And then move forward. It's quite nice though, right? We've hit the village's existing path here, man. It's kind of perfect. You know, I'm looking forward to building in this area, man. And upgrading this village as well, yeah. You know, we'll make that path there a little more substantial. Give the village some proper streets. Some steps, some town squares. All that good stuff, yeah. But for now, man, let's continue with the mission, yeah? Get some lines down. Boom. You know, I think we'll just take this road up to this little tree here, man. Now, I consider this village connected to the city now, yeah? There's no going back for it. It's been incorporated. Yeah, looking good, man. What do you reckon? Let's just finish off these pavements, yeah? Nice little manhole cover there. Beautiful. Get a little bit of road signage up. You know, we use these kind of like fancy ones at the beginning of every street. Get a little bit of texture down on these pavements as well, man. You know, some shulker boxes, a little bit of calcite there. Mix it up as well with a kind of modded in block. I won't pretend to know what it's called. Calcite of some description, man. A little bit of a classic, right? Some white wool in there as well, man. Just a touch we need, man. Yeah, I need to fill out this side a little bit as well, yeah. Attach the village path a bit better, man. Just for now. There's a professional job up in here, yo. Yeah, alright. Let's have a little feel, man. Yeah, feels good. Let me know, yeah? What do you reckon? Would you do anything different here? Yeah, I think we'll build one of those fancy new district style signposts here now, yeah? And stick the proper lampposts in as well. Again, they're roughly 15 apart, man. Hopefully we'll get enough light from that, yeah? And not have so many lampposts so it feels too busy on the streets. A nice little lamppost lights there, man. Just to finish off the vibe, yeah? The street vibe for this place, man. Now, what about these fancy signposts here? A nice mix of modded and vanilla blocks here. Brighten the place up with a bit of pink, man. A bit of Minecraft purple. And some very cool obsidian bricks there, man. Brick Expansion is the mod they're from, yeah. I do like them, man. They go great with that purple, no doubt. Again, man, we'll have one of these types of signposts at the entrance to each new district, yeah. The same design, but with different colours. A little end rod on top, man. Why not? Yeah, looks cool, man. I just need to stick some signs on here, man. Yeah, get some information going, right? Again, all this is liable to change, maybe in the future, yeah? And thankfully, we can also change these Minecraft signs now. Nice little touch, Mojang, and we appreciate that. Yeah, alright. Just made a nice little seating area here, yeah? Again with the pink vibe, man. Nice bit of colour with all this white around. And a couple of sniffer eggs. Why not, huh? You know, if you're enjoying this vid so far, yeah? Don't forget to subscribe if you wanna. I'll be releasing these episodes every 2 weeks, man. Along with the weekly, uncut versions of the streams that I build them on, yeah? Check me out on Twitch as well, man, if that's something you're into. But right, shall we get started on this final side road, man, right here? I've already marked it out here. It's a straight line, this one, man. Nice and simple. Again, right beside the village here, yeah? And we'll take it towards that mountain there, yeah? I have to admit, I love building tunnels, man, and in a future episode we'll definitely tunnel through that mountain there. Or is it just a big hill? I'm not sure, right? But either way, man, it'll have a cool tunnel cut through it. Yeah, we're still in the banking district, right? So again with the same pavement design here, man, nice and simple with these white bricks, yeah? Bring it down just a touch so it's level with the highway and rising up towards the village. Yeah, these roads are much more flexible than the highway for sure, yeah. They can go up and down, bend left and right at will, really. That said, most of the city, it will be on a grid system, I'm thinking, yeah. It just makes it easier to squeeze more builds in. You know, I'm going for a jam-packed, busy city vibe for this place. You know, lots of realism, but also more Minecrafty type builds here and there as well, for sure. You know, a little bit of planning, no doubt. But I also want it to grow organically, right? We'll see what the terrain throws at us and deal with it as we go. For now, we've got roads to build, just so we can make sense of the landscape, yeah, and somewhat tame the terrain. You know, it's a kind of perfect seed, this. I used words for the generation, man. I literally typed in like perfect city building seed, and straight off the bat I got this one. You know, there's tons of grass, man, mostly level, but with enough mountains just to make it, you know, interesting at the edges. I'm really looking forward to seeing what comes of it for sure. Yeah, I've got plenty of builds in mind for this place, yeah, but if you want to make a suggestion, right, something you'd like to see me build in here, feel free to let me know in the comments, yeah? You know, just trying out some worn out sections for the road surface here. Bring a little variety there to the plain black surface, yeah, I kind of like it. You know, this will be a collaboration project somewhat. We'll have people joining me to build at some point in the future. And the city, indeed, will be uploaded to a server once I've got it going properly. Yeah, hello villager. Okay, yeah, fill out the sides a little, yeah? Create a little bit of a usable space besides the road, yeah? And on with the grind, man. Work our way towards that mountain. It's looking good, man. It's getting there. Yeah, we'll probably need a little bridge or something under here, yeah? quite a nice little creek, this, which will probably stay, man. Well, that's the start of it. We'll come back to that, yeah. You know, I'll be paving over most of this landscape, yeah, but pretty little nice spots I find I'll try and keep as well. You know, a little bit of greenery, man, it goes a long way to making a place livable, yeah. A few little beauty spots and parks here and there, man, for sure. Yeah, that's quite pretty, isn't it? But it does have to go. A bit of a shame, but it's right in the way, man. Maybe these carts here can stay though. We'll bring the pavement up underneath them, right? And they're kind of parked on the side of the road for me. You know, bring the curbside across here. Once again, we've hit the village's existing path over there. It works out quite well, man. Already giving these streets some connections here, some purpose. Yeah, let's just finish this off. Boom. Chop this out. Super relaxing, man. Get the asphalt in. And I'm looking at that cart there, right? It's kind of cool. I want it to stay. Kind of looks like it's crossing the road, yeah? I'll probably stick a proper crossing underneath it, man, when we get to building the tunnel here. Yeah, for now, man, I'll just give it a big wheel at the front. Yeah, something's not right, though. Maybe a little wheel at the back as well. Just like that, man. Nice, simple solution, huh? Yeah, it's a super cart, man. Right, let's finish this road off, yeah? Much better, yeah, much better. This city's really starting to grow now, man, stretching its legs. Yeah, we'll get the lines done. Some white ones and some yellow ones. What do you reckon? Now we've got these construction bits modded in, right? It wasn't deliberate, but they're on here, man, so I'm going to use them. You know, we'll turn this road head here at the mountain into an official construction site, yeah? Yeah, man. Ready to go, man. Look at you. In a pickle there, bro. That carpet got you stymied, huh? There you go. You be free, you be free. How about this little bridge, huh? Yeah, we'll finish this off here with a little overpass for this creek. And that'll be this road done. For now, anyway. I'm not quite convinced by that polished stone, yeah? But we will want some light under here. And some proper edges, right? Yeah, that's a start. How about this? I'll bulk this out a little bit. Give it a bit more structure, yeah? And a little bit of cladding. Yeah. I definitely want a little centerpiece for this, yeah? And some decent edges, man. All in keeping with the pavement itself, right? Similar vibe. It does help if this is actually in the center, though. Yeah, much better, yeah. I'm gonna need a railing for this, yeah. Haven't used many iron bars up to now, man. They're slightly modded, as you can see. Oz's iron bars data pack, that was. And some columns, I'm thinking, right? Give this thing a little oomph. And you know, I'm realising pink and white seems to be becoming a bit of a theme for this district, yeah? I kind of like it. And with some blue fire, yeah. I'll bulk this out a little. I'll just play with the design a little, right? See what feels right. Yeah, I think that does it. Nothing too fancy, right? Just tidy up the edges a little bit, make a safe spot behind here, right? And just finish off the underside a little bit as well, man. I think we'll go for the cut iron in place of the stone, man. Much better. Firm up the foundations, and that's it. I hope you've enjoyed the video, man. Stay chill, yeah, and I'll see you next time.